Okay. Operator error.
No operator errors this time.
We'll give everybody time to show up. While y'all are doing that, I'm going to cut some paper over here.
While you're cutting paper.
Really?
Yeah.
I hear ya.
Cut the dog hair stuff a little bit.
Dog hairs are like a staple around here. Dog hair, cat hair. Ooh, cats.
Ooh, cats.
Let me know if anybody shows up. I'm not talking. I hope everybody's having a good holiday so far.
I messed with my notifications yesterday, and I just now got a notification for the first time that you're live.
Woohoo! Everybody, I'm live. This is a good thing.
I have no idea. Who is here for their tablet is slow.
Not my tablet. It's never slow.
I mean, like, it ain't doing nothing.
Not nerting.
No recent apps, but yet Facebook is on.
You know.
I don't know who's here. Sharon is here. Michelle is here. Let's turn that down.
How's everybody doing today? We are getting ready to make us some cute little gift boxes. Do some giving away of stuff, which is always fun. So every year I make a set of ornaments for my family.
Where do you want this?
Oh, that's fine. Yes, Michelle, we're going to make teeny boxes with ribbons and stuff.
Hey, Chris.
It is so awesome to see all the familiar names. So basically, I'm going to show you guys a couple of different ways to make little gift boxes. I'm using mine, like I said, for ornaments. And when I say I do family ornaments for everybody every year, I mean everybody. The humans and the fur babies. So y'all know Tink. That's the loudmouth we hear on our videos from time to time. So this is her ornament this year. And it'll hang on the tree. I'm not making all of my ornaments in this video, obviously, because it's something my daughter and I do together every year. So I'm going to show y'all how I make one. And then Sunday, her and I are getting together and making the rest of them. But I promise I will share the pictures with everybody when we get done. It's just kind of one of those traditions that I look forward to every year, and especially with her not being so little anymore, now that she's an adult in her own sense. I cherish every little thing I can still get her to do with me and hang out with me. And we have, Sharon and I agree, and we have, let's see, I have 3 dogs and 2 cats, and my daughter has 2 dogs, so that's 7 ornaments. And then you have, we do one for all the family members. We end up doing about a dozen ornaments every year, basically. All right. So what we're going to start with first. Let me show y'all what I went through to get to this point. Sheree got to see firsthand what happens when Crystal decides to do something new. I started with this one, but I couldn't close it. That's why it's still open. So then I did this one, but I didn't like the gaps in it. I mean, it's a cute little box, but I wanted a tab on the side to keep there from being gaps on the side. And then my daughter said they need to be a little bigger. So now we're at this. Nice little color coding system here so that I remember what I'm doing. So you're going to cut a piece of cardstock, 6 1/4 by 7 1/2. And when we get done scoring it and trimming it, all the red areas will be gone. And you'll be left with this little T shape right here, which will turn into our box. So, I'm going to start on the 6 1/4 inch side. And I'm going to score it 1/2 inch, 2 1/4, 4, and 5 3/4.
That's too many numbers.
Michelle, I can do that for you. I can scan it in and put it up as a PDF for you. I'll post it on the page after I get done with the video today. That way you all will see all the numbers and the notes. Because after watching me do it, that drawing will make a lot more sense, I promise. I sent that drawing to Cherie and Denise when I was working on it, and they were like, "What are you doing?" But, you know, what can I say? Alright, so on the 7 1/2 inch side, I'm going to do 1 3/4, 3 1/2, 5 1/4, and this is easy to adjust it for any size box. And if you can't, not everybody can figure out this kind of stuff, and if you're trying to figure out a different size box and it's just not working, if you send me a message, I'll gladly do the dimensions for you. I don't mind. Alright. Now, I doubt y'all can see all those score marks. But I'm going to lay this next to me. And I'm going to start up here. I'm going to flip this around. And I'm just going to cut diagonally from this corner out. And from this corner out. And then I want to make these into tabs. So I'm just going to cut right up to where I cut. These don't have to be straight. Nobody's going to see these lines. It just gives you somewhere to put your score tape. And then I'm going to cut right across this score line and cut this section out. This section goes right there. That's that section I just cut out right there. And we'll do the same thing over here. I hate freehand cutting. I'm glad nobody can see these. Hi, Kay. Alright. So now I have that. Then I'm just going to snip this little corner right here off. And I'm going to snip this little corner off right here. Alright. Now I'm going to do the same thing on this bottom part, where I'm going to cut out. Let me just, maybe this will help a little bit. This is the bottom of my box right here. That's the bottom square. This is going to be a side. This is a side. This is a side. And this is a side. And this is my top flap. I'm going to be covering those with paper, so I don't mind writing on them. So down here at the other corner of the bottom of the box, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut out diagonally from the corner. Just like that. Okay. Denise, are you serious? Mama is watching me. I don't.
Aww.
That's pretty awesome. All right, so I'm gonna cut this other corner, and then I'm gonna cut straight across right here to that corner. So you see.
The reason I kept pushing the camera up is because with the comments on the small screen, you see this? It's hard to see what you're doing down here.
You can push it further up if you need to.
Well, I just...
Alright, I'll even move my hands up some. Alright, so now I've cut across to where I've cut those diagonals. Alright, just like that. So I'm going to come down here on this top piece, and I'm going to cut that, and that. I'm going to follow this score line to right here. I'm going to cut this score line. That was a really crooked cut. Wow.
You've been drinking already this morning.
As bad as I'm shaking, you would think so. You guys make me nervous.
Doing our names for yesterday's giveaway. Yay!
So this is what we're ending up with. Hey, Jen. That's the only thing I can figure, Michelle. Every time I get on these videos, I start shaking. Alright, so when you get done trimming, this way you'll know what you're looking at when I upload this later. This is what you're left with. See? All the red areas are gone. You can see how unstraight my cutting is when I hold it up this picture, can't you? Alright. So now what I'm going to do, I want that to be a little bit sharper of a corner there. Okay. So now I'm just going to pre-fold all of my creases. And I'm doing this so that I can ink my box.
I thought you were going to ink your box, and it took a minute to shoot. Inking the box.
Alright, so now I can ink all my little crevices. And this doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, it's just, I just love the way things look when you ink the edges of them. I just think it gives them a really cool look. It's Jen's fault I've been doing little bitty stuff. Ever since she did that little bitty book, I blame her completely. Now everybody make sure you read the description for the video and you know what code word you're looking for. I probably shouldn't be giving you heads up like that, but what can I say? All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my score tape everywhere. I've got my box. This is the outside of my box. I'm going to put score tape on each of these flaps right up against my score line. I've got little notes over there. I'm trying to remember. Shree's working on the drawing for yesterday's giveaway. I'm so happy we've had so much involvement in our giveaways. All right. So all of that gets score tape on this side. Oops. This piece is going to get the score tape on the other side. All right. Then I am going to put my little panels on. Are you listening, Michelle?
Is hubby working today? Yep. Did you make a list of what you were going to mention? Oh, is that it right there? Oh, yeah. Daughter's out.
All right, let me see. I'm trying to keep up with what everybody is saying, but I think my little comments are not scrolling as fast as y'all are talking.
I'm only getting one here and there from Michelle.
All right, so I don't want to panel this one yet. I'm going to do that one last. You'll see why in a minute.
Chris, if you back out really fast, you can see the description at the top of the video before you click into it.
Yeah, because if I tell you, then it's kind of like, I can't tell you. I've got all three of mine down there in their beds, but there ain't none of them listening. They are asleep. They are out. Unless somebody knocks on the door during our video. Look, I couldn't have planned that better if I'd tried. Those two pieces match perfect. This paper is from the 8x8 in the Christmas Magic, by the way. All right. You know what? I'm going to do this one this way. Not that it matters. It's the bottom of the box. Okay. So when you get done putting your panels on, hey, Diana, you're not too late. We haven't done it yet. When you get all these on, you're going to start putting your box together. Okay? So basically, your box is going to go together like this. These two side flaps right here are going to hold these sides up. So, I'm just going to start piecing them together. Just like that. And this is just like the little box on the inside of the explosion box. It's just different measurements, and instead of having a lid, it contains itself, basically. Oh, Jen, I wish you didn't have to leave. I'm so glad you came by, though. All right. So now you see I've got these. This was how I fixed the gap problem I didn't like in this one, as I put flaps here. Diana, this is going to be one of these. So this is where it gets a little tricky, is getting this to stick without crushing your box. Just like that. And now you'll see why I left this side open, because I want to cover this flap. Alright, now I can put my panel on that one. I cannot tell y'all how much fun I have had with our little giveaways we've been doing. Seeing all the participation has just been awesome. Alright, so now I'm going to put this last little panel on. Like that. And now we have our cute little box. See? That's the hard part. Literally. Now there are other ways you can make boxes too. If you have, do any of you have one of these? Okay, it's not time yet. I haven't said that. Michelle's trying to get y'all in trouble. Michelle, what are you doing? So if you have one of these, it makes a cute little box like this. And if any of you want me to show you how to use this, let me know. And I'll get it back out and show you. But if none of you have one of these, you probably won't want to know how to use one of these. So, I'll let y'all tell me. The dog did it. The dog didn't do it. Michelle, you should be ashamed of yourself. It's a it's actually a gift box punch board, Diana. Alright. So, next, we want to wrap ribbon around our little gift box. And actually, this is too thick. I got the wrong ribbon out. How'd you let me get the wrong ribbon out, Sheree?
I don't know. This didn't go through me for quality check.
You know what? I think I might just go a totally different direction.
Hey,
Maybe.
Donna.
Or not. Okay. That didn't quite work like it was supposed to. This'll work. This little one. But this one is tiny. I don't know why y'all can't be more prepared for these videos. Oh, wait a minute. That's me. That's me that's not more prepared.
What? Diana said I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do.
What are you not doing now? I'm sure they're right.
Thanks. I try. Oh. Katniss isn't cracked me.
Alright, so now let me find the top of my box again. Okay, it's right here. Alright. So, I'm going to take some... Oh, the cats have got something to say. I'm going to use hot glue. and wrap my present with some ribbon. Oh, look at that. What does it do that for? I didn't give it time to stick, did I? So let me ask you guys a question. If I decided next year to do a craft exchange, how many of you people would be interested? How many of you crafty people would be interested in a craft exchange for the group? Oh, Diana, if only you knew. You know how hard it is to keep me on top of anything. Of course, every time I try to explain a craft exchange to Cherie, she says, okay.
Yeah, I got nothing on that. I don't.
It's basically kind of like a, it's not like a Secret Santa. It's, everybody signs up and agrees to make.
Michelle done jumped in. She don't even know what she's jumping.
I know. Michelle said, I'll do it. I don't care. She doesn't care what it is. You basically, we let people sign up. After everybody's signed up, we pair you up with someone else. Thank you, Kay. And you and that other person make something and send it to each other. We'll come up with a price range, you know, where you don't spend more than X amount on your supplies and stuff. And then you just ship them to each other. So it's just basically making stuff for our friends here in the group. Is what it is.
So you were trying to explain that in reference to like a book exchange.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know if anybody's ever done a book exchange, but it's the same thing, except instead of just recommending a book and reading it, it's you make a little craft and send it to somebody else. Yeah, craft swap, Jen. And we would try to match everybody up to the kinds of things they like, that kind of stuff. You know, Cherie may start cringing here in a minute if I keep explaining this. That's going to be the top of the bow. I ask you to please don't judge this next part. Because I watched some videos this morning on how to do this, and I may completely mess this up. Just so you know. Hi, Sunny. So is everybody, let's see, you've got the drawing. You know what? Let me take a break. This is yesterday's day 6, 7?
Yeah.
Today's day 8?
Yeah.
Okay. Be careful, that's on.
Oh, sorry.
All right, so yesterday's giveaway was for these flowers. So what I'm going to do is do the drawing right quick so that when we finish doing orders later, we can ship it out. So I'm going to draw the name for yesterday's giveaway. This is not today's. We haven't done today's yet. This is yesterday's. Hey, Cherie, am I only drawing one name? Yes. Denise Gifford. Denise Gifford won the flowers from yesterday. All right, let's finish these bows. All right, so I'm going to just wrap this ribbon around my fingers a couple times. Y'all get to see me juggle. Y'all gonna get to see me juggle. All right, so I've just layered it up, right? Just layered it up. But I don't want it that big. I'm gonna do it smaller. All right. There we go. Then I'm going to wrap this around the middle of it. Ooh, I am epically failing here, guys. My fingers are getting all twisted together. All right. I'm trying to do this without asking Cherie to help because she's not here when I'm doing this. All right, so I used my teeth to pull that, by the way.
Nice.
So I'm going to tie this ribbon around that layer. Pull it as tight as I can. I'm going to utilize this little ribbon too, so. Yes, Jen, you're listening for the code word to win today's giveaway. And people keep trying to trick me into saying the word. Michelle tried to trick everybody and thought she had said it earlier. Then blamed it on the dog. All right. Okay. So, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this down. Oh, you know what? I can't glue that down yet. Why y'all let me do that? I'm getting ahead of myself, guys, and that glue was really hot. Just so you know, in case you're wondering, that was really hot. Woo! Okay, let me try this again. I love you guys. I'm so glad I can be myself with you guys. All right, let's try this again. I forgot I got to put the names on the ribbon. I did that horrible vinyl stuff again because I couldn't find a pen that wouldn't bleed on the ribbons. So I'm putting my names on these ribbons using vinyl. This one is for my smallest kitty cat, Katniss. Come on. Jen wants somebody to tell her the word. Yeah, this hot glue gets hot, and I just wipe that off real quick. Did not feel good, I'm not gonna lie. But hey, some of the dangers of crafting. Crafting is not for the weak at heart, right?
Mm-hmm. All right.
This video is not explicit.
What?
Facebook has some seriously messed up.
Oh my god, it is not explicit. What the heck?
What is explicit about making a little bitty box?
I don't know if there's like something I'm saying in the description or...
Who knows? Alright, so I'm just going to cut this in a triangle.
I mean, that's one way to look at it, but you know.
Maybe it is. So who in here has finished their Christmas shopping? Or am I the only one that's still got shopping to do? Girl, I ain't got time to Christmas shop.
I've been to one store, and the rest of my stuff has come in my mailbox. The rest of Haley's stuff.
I haven't even finished my online shopping.
But you're running out of time.
I know it. hey, come finish my shopping for me. Because I am way out of my league.
Why is Diana giving me a mad face?
All my kids are grown, so I've got to buy gifts for little kids, right? So I asked their parents what to get them because I'd probably buy the wrong thing. So I have been told that my niece and nephew want Legos. They want Lego sets. So I've got to find Lego sets for these little kids. And I'm lost. I don't even know what to buy anymore.
I just want to know. I just want to know why Diana's giving me a mad face. I mean, for real.
So I've got to find Lego kits for 2 different age groups. And I honestly don't know where to start. And it's just, to me, that is so sad. That I don't even know how to buy a Lego kit anymore. So basically, I just piled all those bows on top of each other. Oh, Crystal, stop burning yourself today.
Right, you only get 1 entry into this thing, y'all.
Well, I've said the word more than once, so they're probably just making sure.
We got y'all covered.
So now I'm going to use the rest of this ribbon that I used to tie those to make my little hanger. This was not how I did the hanger on the first one, but after doing the first one, I was like, we got to find a different way. Because the first one was just, We're not going to talk about how many times I want to throw that poor little box. All right.
Oh, there goes Donna.
There it is, guys.
Yay.
And you can add the little bells to it. I bought some little snowman buttons and light buttons and all kinds of stuff to add to this if I want to. I'll probably wait until my daughter's helping me to pick all that kind of stuff out. So there are those 2.
Okay, I think I got everybody so far.
If they acknowledge the conversation interim.
Well, a couple of them did, and then came back and actually did the things. So that's fine.
While she's getting that, she's going to go ahead and do the drawing for the glitter paper before we leave y'all. That way you'll know who won. Thank you, guys. Like I said, I will, later today, I will post this, which is the dimensions and where to score it at and what to cut the panels at. And after seeing me make it, and you can come back to the video too and look at it, this will make more sense. And also every weekend, Cherie takes the videos, these live videos, and puts them on our YouTube channel. So I was going to show you how to do one with this too. We probably won't finish it, but we'll work on this while Cherie's working on today's giveaway. So I found these little boxes at Hobby Lobby, these little paper mache boxes. And I'm just going to put these papers on them and decorate them while she's doing that. Y'all, Cherie might need help over there.
I am like totally.
Basically, this is just some old Christmas paper I have, and I inked the edges with this candied apple distress oxide. Sharon, what are you talking about? Diana, the words are how you win the saying the ASC gives back is it's how you win today. You get entered into the drawing for today's. I'm not worried about this because I'm going to cover it with ribbon.
I believe I got everybody.
You sure you got everybody?
Oh, wait a minute. I need to put Sharon there.
Yeah, Sharon goes in there. Y'all don't know how much I look forward to doing these little videos and getting to chat with you guys. Now tomorrow we'll resume the post for the 12 days of giveaways. There's how many more days left?
Well, this is day 8.
Today's day 8, so there's still 9, 10, 11, and 12 to go. You can win more than once. So don't think if you've already won that you can't enter. You can enter as many times as you want. Well, as many of the giveaways as you want, even if you've already won one of them.
Oh, that's Sharon. I got to speak to on the phone the other day.
Oh, that's the Sharon you talked to on the phone?
Yeah. She's sweet. Sweet. How about I just put a blank piece of paper in here?
All right. So I'm going to line up the seams, so that when I wrap the ribbon, I can cover that up. I may have to squeeze the box a little bit because I've added a layer of paper. Okay. Yes, they would. That's what I was going to say. Even though I'm making these, I lost my line already, to use as ornaments, these little boxes would be perfect for like little earrings or jewelry. And you could hang them on the side of a stocking or on the outside of another gift. Oops, gotta get it over that. That way we cover that up. I'm going to put some on the bottom here because I don't want that moving around. All right. And then I'll just finish this box like I did the other one by putting a bow on top and just kind of decorating it.
Oh, we're almost at 300 members in our group.
Ooh, our group is growing so much. All right. And then I'll put a bow on that. I think we have our names ready for today's giveaway. Let's see who won the glitter paper. How many people do we have enter?
10.
10.
And we've got 9.
All right, so I'm going to draw 2 winners today instead of just one. I do, Michelle, and it's so exciting. I never thought I would enjoy doing live videos as much as I have enjoyed doing them. I feel like I have my own little group of friends. You're welcome, Chris. I'm glad you like it. If you haven't gotten to enter this raffle is some of the new Lavinia stamps. It should be up on the page as well.
Yeah, it's in the group.
It's in the group.
Yeah, and we only have 11 tickets left for that one. That one's going fast.
There's only 11 tickets left for the Lavinia raffle. All right, so I'm going to draw 2 winners.
Two.
2 winners for glitter paper. And they get how many sheets?
8.
You'll get 8 sheets of glitter paper.
What kindness.
Donna. And Sharon.
Nice.
So Donna and Sharon will each get the glitter paper.
Woohoo.
Yay! Woohoo!
Fanfare. I need some.
And it seems like there's a lot of people interested in doing a craft swap, so we may definitely look into doing a craft swap next year. I'll have to find some examples to show you about those. All right, guys. So we've got our little boxes. I'm going to put a bow on this one later. I promise to share pictures of the ones that me and my daughter do this weekend when we finish them. Chris, you can buy as many raffle entries as you want to. And you can win as many giveaways as you want to. There is no limit on that either. I have no problem with more than one, with a person winning more than one time.
So far, I don't think we've had duplicates as far as the 12 days goes.
Right. I don't think there have been. Like I said, I'll post a PDF of the drawing I did for the box. This thing, with all the measurements on it. If you're wanting it adjusted for another size and you can't figure out how to change the measurements and the score marks, just send me a message and I'll figure it out for you. Sharon, you're so funny. Next week we may do one last Christmas project. We'll see. Before we finish doing Christmas projects for the year. So I will see you guys next Thursday at 11. Y'all have a wonderful week. Make sure you enter the rest of the giveaways for days 9 through 12. And have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Bye, guys.